All right, we are here. We are here. We are here. Unmute, Darth. Darth, you're muted, just so you know.
Unmute
Anywho,
Darth.
oh, there you are. There you are.
I
Okay.
was trying to get unmuted and I ended up clicking on everything but the stream because I was off posting your link to your stream on my channel. So if anyone's tuning in and wondering what is going on, they can come over here and give your stream a like and maybe even some watch times.
Oh,
Always good
yes,
for the
I would totally
analytics.
love that. Look at
Go
you,
ahead.
all gracious. Look at
I want.
you.
Well, you're hosting me and I'm your guest. This is on
Yes, look at you.
your
You're such
channel.
a gracious well, you would be guest, yeah, a gracious guest.
I
But
try to
I'm
be a
supposed to be
gracious
gracious.
guest.
You're the guest, okay? So
Well, you're a
any
gracious host for allowing me to share this with my audience, so I try to be gracious in turn by telling my audience to come. Thank you for allowing me to share this.
Oh, look, did you hear text Jen? She says we need your
Mm.
link too at Darth. He should be look because I like posted. I re-edited the video to where like his link should be like when it says at Darth Hideous in the
Oh, that's
description.
my yeah, that's my channel link, but I think she
Yeah.
means my stream specifically. I just posted it in your chat.
Oh, did you post it?
Yeah, it's there.
There it is. Okay, so
Hmm.
good job there. Okay, so everybody, welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Please welcome my guest, Darth Hideous. He's a shy
Hi,
one, so
everybody.
welcome him in.
It's nice to meet all of you. First time. Darth Hideous, Lunar Libra tonight.
Yeah, so like I thought this full moon, so I did do a full moon ritual. I don't know if it was I think it was the month before last, okay? And that one was in Virgo. Okay, so this one's in Libra. And every single full moon in whatever sign it is has like different facets, different things to do that you could do with this, the sign, etc. But so I figured since Darth volunteered this info to me that he was a Libra, I recruited him.
I
He
did
was
get
high dollar, high dollar. So, but this will be a full moon in Libra, ritual, healing exercise, etc. You will be surprised at how much you release today. I promise you. And if you want to participate with us, everything that you would need is down below in the description, and it's really some basic stuff, honestly. Um, I even so it's a pen, paper, a white or a blue candle. Okay, either one. White is good because white can substitute for any color out there in the rainbow. Okay, um, pen, paper, a small bowl or a cup of water because we're gonna be lighting some stuff on fire here. So I want everyone to be safe. But other than that, okay, so I won't get too much into it until we begin. Let me say hello to everybody and welcome to everyone. I'm so excited, you guys. Oh, Dictionary Diva's here too. Yay, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dictionary Diva's actually watching on
I'm,
my channel. I did put the link
really?
in the pinned comments to
Dictionary
Clumsy's
Diva. I love
stream.
it. I don't care. Look, there's Bella B. Bella B. I made a rap for Bella B last night.
Oh, did you?
I so did. I told you that. You missed it though.
I
Hold on. Let me come
know,
back up here. So there's
but I didn't want them
oh,
all to know that you told me that in secret.
look, Kat just said, "Oh, she's howling at the moon." I love it. Mel's got
I
her
did
full
mean
moon.
I did mean to go back and listen to your rap because, well, I
Text
love me
Jen.
some dope rappers.
Some white girl rap. It was
Yeah,
great. It was so fantastic. I had everyone dying. Cat Ninja, Mel, Text Jen.
it
Let's see
is
who
good to
else is
see
up in here.
everybody, both on my side and on Clumsy's.
Darth is here too. Good to see you, Darth.
Darth is here. Good to see you too, Darth.
Hold on, at Cozy. You looking at that horn has been making me laugh all day. We had a moment last night with the unicorn horn, and it was
Yeah,
it was
I
hilarious.
agree, Diva. Clumsy is awesome and adorable.
I love
That's
Diva
why.
too. She's a sweetie. Lady in Autumn Sky. Good to see you. Okay, hold on. Who else we got up in here? My thing is acting slow. Hold, please. There we go. Mike G, what up? I like Mike G. He's great. Dictionary
Yeah, Mike
Diva,
G
I
is
saw you.
pretty dope, dude.
Thank you for being here, by the way, everybody. I'm so excited. Bella B's here. Where's Unique Beauty? Because she was really looking forward to this one. Hopefully she pops in soon. Because she was the one who was talking about it all last night.
Yeah, well.
Aw, Dictionary Diva, I love you more.
Sometimes real life keeps us away from what we like to be doing live on YouTube, so hopefully she can make it. If not, the
Yes,
replay will be
exactly.
not just on your channel, but on mine as well. I don't think Unique Beauty is currently subscribed to me, but hey, none of us is perfect. So, but
She will, she will. She's great. She's a
if
sweetie
you're not
pie.
subscribed to me, that little blue at Darth Hideous in the description box below is a link to my channel if you're so inclined to see such things. I don't
If you're so
say I
inclined.
recommend it, but some people do. Some people seem to like it.
So, real quick,
I always got to preface with that.
right?
Okay.
I do want to hold on real quick for those just popping in. Okay, if you do want to participate, these are the items you will need. I have the thing down below. Okay, so oh shit. I mean, oh fuck. Oh, I
Oh,
forgot. Hold on, I forgot to separate one of my cards out of the tarot deck. That's fine. I'll do it later. Okay, so here's the items you'll need: a paper and a pen, a white or a blue candle, a safe and quiet spot, a lighter or matches, and a small bowl or a small cup of water. And tarot cards are optional. You don't have to have it for this. Okay, so there you go. So real quick, I want to ask the chat: have you ever done a full moon ritual? Just a quick yes or no. Type it in the chat, or have done anything for the full moon in particular. It doesn't have to be quote unquote a ritual. Okay, that's just kind of like a fancy term. But I would like to know if anybody in the chat has participated or has done their own full moon ritual, etc. Text Jen says no. Okay. Well, you're about to right now. Okay, Lady Autumn says
no,
yes. Okay.
no, I
Nice.
haven't, and I did want to ask: are we gonna need devil music? Because I didn't bring any.
You didn't bring what?
I didn't bring
What
any
did you?
devil music.
You're dork. You don't need
I
that
didn't.
for.
I didn't bring any Chicago albums to play backwards like they did in that movie Little Nicky.
Nope, but I know this ritual. You do? How does he know this ritual already? That's so weird you said that
Mike
because
Gohagan, I don't know how Mike Gohagan knows all the things he knows. I've stopped questioning it quite some time ago because whenever Mike Gohagan shows up in my chat, he chats and he knows things. That is what Mike Gohagan knew. And his claim to fame is he always seems to know at least something about whatever you can talk about. So he's a great, knowledgeable man of many things, many things. At least everything I talk
nice.
about. Which is why I'm still super anxious at some point to get Mike Gohagan on my show. We'll
Mm-hmm.
see what happens. Like we're working it out.
Alrighty. Working it out. Nice. Okay,
Do
so
you hear
Ninja
that? You hear
Cat
that snapping of cards?
was that
That's
was
my
that your
deck.
cards?
That's my
Nice. Okay.
cards.
So Cat Ninja said kind of sorta. That means yes. And then oh my gosh, that's loud.
Is it loud? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Those working in healthcare are unwilling participants
Often
in lunar
unwilling.
rituals. Yes. So look, we're gonna kind of cover a little bit of that too before we start.
Okay.
So I like learning things, and I've seen a few YouTube videos. Nice! Yay! I'm
He
so
does
excited.
like
Hold on.
learning things.
I like going for moonlit prowls with my cameras. That only sounds slightly creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna start and I'm gonna have a little presentation. We're gonna be stopping in between because then we'll start the ritual and stuff like that. This is not a long slideshow, it's just like a recap on the full moon and rituals that have been done and some history on it, and then we'll get into the specifics of this full moon because this is a Libra full moon. Okay,
Apparently, I'm supposed to
so
go howl at it at some point, so look forward to
yes,
that.
you should. I
Yes,
mean, it is tradition.
it really is.
So
But I
I'm
can't see it from
also
here, so I have to go outside where I can see it. I don't know if I'll be able to take my Bluetooth that far, so I might not be able to do it on stream. That would be sad.
okay. Okay, so everybody give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen. I am sharing. It should be full screen.
Full
Like you
moon
should.
in Libra healing ritual is what I see.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Give me a thumbs up in chat if y'all see it properly. Nikita just said only slightly. When I said that's slightly creepy.
Only slightly.
Okay, good.
Yeah, everyone can see it. I can
I
see
love
it
it. I
on
love it.
both your stream and mine, so.
Yay. Okay. So this is a full moon in Libra healing ritual. Okay. So I wanted to recap from I took a little bit of some of the slides from the last time because what I did is I did like a quick little background on the history of like of the moon and just a little bit of that before we begin. So this is a recap / some history about working with the moon. All right. So some mystery and history with the moon. What did the moon represent in more ancient times? Okay, some Greek sectors reference the moon as, quote, the home of the dead, which I find fascinating. Okay.
Geeks?
Huh? Did you call
Oh,
them geeks?
Greeks. Yeah,
Yeah, there's an R in there.
yeah, I see that.
But
Hada,
they can be
hada,
geeks.
hada,
Oh, is Heidi
ho.
here?
Hada,
Yay.
hada, hada,
Where Heidi at?
hey.
Just got TV turned on. Whoop, whoop. Okay, we just started. Okay? You can't find the thumbs up. What the what?
The
Don't do
like
me like
button
this,
thumbs
YouTube.
up or the thumbs up from the chat. Either way, like, oh,
Oh,
hey,
look, cool
Frogman.
frog. What up, cool
Frogman
frog? Whoop
swinging through
whoop.
on my side.
Love it. Love it.
Cool
Love it.
Frog's got to come over and swing through on your side, though. Like, this is a restream on my channel. Everybody who's on my channel, Clumsy's stream link is posted in my pinned comment. Come on over here, smash your subscription and a thumbs up.
And same on
What
my side too. If you
we,
guys aren't subscribed to Darth, please do so.
we're
And
trying to get
smash
this
the like button.
lovely
We're
dearie
double
to
teaming.
1,000.
We're double
Yeah,
fisting right now.
we are two fisted. Twin
We're
twin twin
it's
streams.
teamwork. It's
Twin
teamwork. It makes the
streams.
dream work. Okay,
Hey.
so real quick, Heidi, you have not missed anything. We're just
Mm,
barely getting started, okay? But if you want to participate with us, anything that you will need is down in the description below, and it's some basic stuff, okay?
yep.
I was in a hurry, so I just pushed to what you had the patience for. All right, so here's just a quick background, some history and mystery of the moon. So what did the moon represent in more ancient times? Some Greek sectors reference the moon as, quote, the home of the dead. We just went over that. Hindus believe the souls of the dead would remain on the moon awaiting rebirth. How cool is that?
Wait.
Yes, right? Very, very interesting. And in this sense, it represented both birth and death at the same time to the Hindus.
So who was the culture that came up with the theory that the moon is made of cheese? I want
That
to
I
talk to
don't
those
know,
people.
but I do have a reference in here to the man on the moon, which actually wasn't a man, by the way. It started out as an animal on the moon.
A
I'm not going
monkey?
to tell you what.
The
No,
space
I'll tell
monkey?
you. No, I'll tell you which animal you'll see in a minute. Okay, so Native Americans in the moon. This I feel like is pertinent because I feel like most Native Americans have a very, very strong connection, not only to nature but to the moon, etc. So it's used in Europe. So the moon and tracking the moon was used in Europe and Northern America for seasonal tracking. Native Americans are actually responsible for the names that we use today, right now, to describe a moon / and or calendar's full moons. Example: the wolf moon in January, the worm moon in March, or what are we in? We're in April. The pink moon
April.
in April. So this is known as the pink moon. This
The
moon here
pink
in April.
moon. Yeah. It's way
Nice,
higher
right?
than It's way higher than any other moon. Oh, pink moon. Pink. I thought it was peak moon. I thought it was like the highest peak of all the moons. But no, the pink moon, yeah, I mean that's the vibe, I guess.
So, but no, Native Americans are responsible for all these names that we use today for the moon, for each month's moon, so to speak. So, all right.
Uh-huh.
So we good? Ready for the next one?
I am. I don't
Okay.
know about
So
you.
here's just a little extra, some little extra like history behind the moon, some fun facts, if you will. Who is Luna? Okay, so we know Luna is what? Moon. But Luna
Yeah.
was actually a Greek goddess that was said to ride her silver chariot through the sky each night. Okay? Also, Luna is equal to lunacy, meaning
That's funny
lunatic.
because the first time I saw Luna, I was like, lunatic?
Yeah, no, literally, that's the
Yeah,
translation.
right.
Um, Meaning lunatic
Moon
later
psycho?
becomes, yes, and it later becomes linked to, quote, odd or wild behaviors of humans and animals at this
Everybody
time,
knows.
okay?
I mean, we saw that last full moon. Everybody was just talking about it earlier. That last full moon, everybody went freaking nuts.
That's what, Shelley had asked me about that. She's like, what did you think about that last full moon? I was like, what? I
Right.
kind of made the comment the next day that like I felt I was like I was in an alternate universe. Um,
The
but
after effects
Div,
of that one lasted for a while.
right? But I know
Uh-huh.
that Divinity had mentioned because she's in the healthcare field. About like them being unwilling participants because there is actually like documentation to back up all this stuff
Uh,
about like more injuries during a full moon, more crazy stuff happening, etc. So it's a real thing.
that was
Look who's
Dictionary
here!
Diva. That was Dictionary
Look
Diva, by the way. I think it was, anyway.
look who's here!
Oh, hi, Unique Beauty.
Whoop whoop! She's here! Whoop whoop! Unique, you did not miss much at
Yeah,
all. Hopefully, you got all your stuff ready. We're just like going on some.
yeah.
We were just touching on some history, of the full moon and the moon in general, and some superstitions around it, etc. So you did not miss much at all. Oh yeah, that's true too. I'm glad the Cat Ninja pointed that out. And there's more arrests during a full moon as well.
Ooh. I'm glad I got my tarot deck out and my forever restless hands were playing around because I realized that there's two cards in here that I shouldn't have in here for whatever this spread we're doing is.
Make sure you do get the Justice card out. That's the only card you need to have out like ahead of time. It's your
Oh,
card, the Libra card, okay?
okay. Well, she shouldn't be hard to find.
Alright, so
Here she is. But
now
yeah,
the man
happy
on
and
the
sad
moon,
squirrel.
huh?
I said happy and sad squirrel probably got to go.
Aw.
That they would be
Yeah,
hard
you
to
can take it
explain
for
to.
this, you can, yeah.
Yeah, they would be hard
Okay,
to explain
so
to people.
the man on the moon reference is actually look, it has roots in Buddhism and Native American lore, actually. That's where it stems from. And the man was originally a rabbit slash bunny that was on the moon. Originally, it was not a man on the moon. It was a
So,
bunny on the moon, people.
so the Easter Bunny.
I guess it could be the Easter bunny. Who knows? But you know how everyone,
Well, Easter
started
is like
to.
what, 2 days, three
There's,
days
well,
away?
there's actually, no, I know, but the full moon is at any time. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But the story of the man on the moon actually started as this rabbit or bunny on the moon. And it morphed into the man on the moon for some reason that no one even actually knows why. But when we go back into history and
Mm.
folklore, we see in
Uh,
Hindu or in Buddhism and in Native American lore that the man on the moon was actually a bunny. He was actually a bunny rabbit. So there you go.
so he was
Okay,
a
that's
furry.
good
He
to
belongs
know.
on
I
the
didn't
moon.
miss much. Yeah, he was totally furry. Okay, so hold on.
Totally a furry
Right.
belongs on the moon. Leave him there.
Okay, I have to pee real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I
So
guess
just stay right there. I'll be super super quick. I have to go.
okay.
I can't hold it.
So more arrests happen during full moons? Like that's documented, Cat Ninja? My profile pic is a full supermoon rising. Some poster cat planted itself on a roof. Poser cat. Oh, some poser cat like trying to be a ninja in front of the full moon. Like, don't they know there's only one cat ninja, and that's our cat ninja? And that's our cat ninja. So yeah, about that. We didn't have any poser cats. Uh, so yeah, I'm super excited to learn more and more about the moon that seems to bear my sign. The sign of the justice and the scales. As soon as Clumsy gets back.
Okay, I'm back. Was I quick?
I mean, I didn't run out of words for the chat. I was almost there.
So that
Like,
means I was quick. Thank goodness.
you were quick enough that I didn't run
You
out of
run
words
out
for
of
the
words?
chat.
Never.
I mean, I run out of words if people don't give me words in response. I run out
Facts.
of words fairly quickly, like a normal person.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm rambling at that point.
We're going to get into the meat and potatoes. So give me a thumbs up in the
Yeah,
chat if everyone's ready to go. That's so cool. How cool is that?
I have no idea
She,
what the face of the moon was when I was born.
it should say in your birth chart. I think.
Should it?
I think it should. I gotta look through mine later, and I'll tell you if yours should be in there. I think so.
Okay, well, we'll worry about that
Heidi
later.
said I was very quick,
Yes, you did not take long at all.
and Unique Beauty said I'm a good crazy though.
That's what they all say.
Facts,
None of the
facts,
crazies,
Unique.
none of the crazies will just voluntarily tell you, no, no, I'm the psychotic chick your mom warned you about. Nope, they never say that. It's always I'm the good crazy, and then all of a sudden it's the I'm the gonna try to stab you crazy, and it's like, oh, well, that escalated quickly. I don't think so. Sorry,
No
I'm
facts.
not trying to accuse anybody of anything. I'm just saying like they all say they're the good kind of crazy until they're the I'm gonna stab you kind of crazy, and then all of a sudden it's not so much fun anymore.
I always saw a cat in the moon and thought it was neat that South Koreans see a rabbit. That's closer to a cat than a man, right? That is pretty true.
Yeah.
And then look, Cat Ninja said yes, the
Yes.
arrest rates are documented.
Because I was asking about
Facts.
that when you
Oh,
left
were you?
for the restroom. Yep. I was like, is that like actually a thing? Hmm.
Okay, so full moon ritual. Please note the full. This is what the full moon represents to us. Okay, at this time, the full moon represents letting go or releasing what is no longer serving us or what is holding us back in some way. Okay, so the full moon is for releasing, and the if we had like the new moon would be bringing energy in what we want to attract, whereas the full moon is what we're letting go of. Does that make sense? So full moon is when we're letting go and releasing what we don't want anymore. Okay, so keep that in mind for this ritual. I really,
Ah.
I readily admit I'm crazy and I embrace it. That's right.
Yes, but are you the
That's
good kind of
right.
crazy or the bad kind of crazy, Diva?
She says that she's the perfect kind. I just read
Everyone
her
says they're the
thoughts.
perfect kind. Everyone
I just
says
read.
that.
I just read her thoughts.
Nobody ever says I'm the bad kind of crazy. I'm the kind of crazy that's going to be really dangerous. And to actually to one person's credit, they did one time tell me that they were the absolute awful kind of crazy, and I
Did you bolt?
foolishly did not regard that with the respect merited to the statement. I just took it as
Were you
self
young at the
deprecation.
time?
It turns out it wasn't a joke, it wasn't self deprecation, it was actually the honest truth. And I just disregarded it. Like, oh, sure you are. Oh, wait, you
Were
weren't
you young at the time?
joking. Uh, I was not as young as you might think. I was old enough that
to know better?
I should have been like, oh, that's a giant red flag. But I mean, sometimes you just when you're stricken or smitten, stricken,
smitten.
You can get blinded by your feelings
Can't we all?
to the truth right in front of your face. So
That's okay. You're forgiven.
yeah.
All right. So full moon ritual again, guys. Full moon is representing things we're letting go of. Okay. So now, who is Libra to the moon? So keep in mind, this is a full moon in Libra. We got to embrace that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Heidi said, yes, ma'am. It makes sense. I'm new to this. Really? I would think you were, I would think you weren't for some reason. You must be a natural. Okay, so who is Libra to the moon? So we know that Libra is the air sign. Libra is also a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs are natural leaders, and they're kind of referred to as the doers. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Libra is known to be balanced, unattached, and peaceful, and there's and et cetera, et cetera. There's a whole list of things. Okay. What?
Yeah, there's a whole list of things, and I'm definitely not your typical Libra at all.
Well, the thing is, I can see this falling under you because, like, unattached is interesting because they're only unattached in certain circumstances.
Uh-huh.
From what I gathered. Okay, so Libra is also ruled by Venus, and fun fact, Taurus is also ruled by Venus, which is my sign. So me and Darth actually are ruled by the same planet. Okay, so Venus is the planet of love, beauty, creativity, relationships, motherhood, expansion beyond oneself, intuition, and et cetera, et cetera. One thing I didn't put in here, but I do want to mention is Libra also corresponds with the seventh house in astrology. Okay, so if you know anything about the houses, the seventh house in astrology rules over our relationships and our partnerships. Relationships, partnerships, unions, marriages, all of that is actually ruled or is actually under the seventh sign, which is attached to Libra. So, or that Libra is under. So, very interesting because we think of the balance, the duality of a Libra, and they also are coordinated with the seventh house in astrology, which is all about relationships, partnerships, and unions. So I find that fascinating. And then hold on, what's it say? I meant to say not new to this. Oh, okay, gotcha. See? Well, look, I was right then, huh? I'm like, I would think you'd be a natural. Okay, so any questions about Libra and the moon? Because what we're about to do right now is we're gonna like almost like two hands lacing together. Okay, we're going to like lace them together, and we're gonna bring what a full moon and Libra actually means about healing. And we'll go forth. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to divulge too much. So if we're good to go, give me a thumbs up, and we'll go to the next one. All right. So I didn't get the thumbs up, but I think everyone's with us. Hold on. What's it say? With Uranus, Uranus or mine? Just kidding. With Uranus 13 signs, some are saying it's Pisces moon. So I got confused. No, it is not a Pisces moon. It is a Libra moon, lovey.
Mm-hmm.
People always trying to make up their own shit. Was that funny? It was? Sorry. I was like, hold on, wait, was that funny?
It's those moments that make
look unique to like my side too. Yep, I didn't know it was funny.
Mike laugh.
I was talking out loud.
Unique beauty laugh. He's trying to make up their own shit.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even know it was funny until you like started dying. I'm like, wait, was that funny? Look, guys, I'm funny. Stay. Just kidding.
It's not what you said. It's the way you
how I said it.
Yes, it was the delivery was perfect. Cat ninja. My Uranus is in Libra though. For real.
For real though. She says, for real, for real,
Yeah,
for real, or for real, for
she
real.
she she looked up her chart. Her Uranus.
Look, you can't even talk. You
Oh
can't even
yeah,
talk.
see,
You're a mess. You're a mess.
we.
You can't even do coffee talk anymore.
Ah.
Hold on. Look up. Unique's dying in the chat. Hold
Yeah,
up.
I can tell. Like we are going to kill chat this little ritual. Am I supposed to have the
I know,
lights off
right?
for this? I feel like I'm supposed to have the lights off for this.
Hold on. I think I lost my earpiece. I was putting on my hoodie. Okay, what'd you say?
I said, should I have the lights off for this? I feel like I should have the lights off for this.
You said, should you have the lights off?
Yeah, should I be
That's
streaming
a
this in?
personal preference. Whatever you want to do, boo.
Well, I
You do
mean, I'm
you, boo.
specifically feeling like I should go kill them all and just sit
Go
here
kill them. Kill your lights. Yeah,
under the moon.
kill them. Yep, that's a
There
good
we
way to
go.
do it. Okay, so. Oh, this is great. Unique Beauty said, "I'm crying. Don't be crying." Well, I think it's a good cry, so go ahead. It's fine. Okay. Hold on. But another thing too, though, I just thought about, even though we were just on this is what started the joke about with Uranus 13 signs. Some are saying it's Pisces moon, so I got confused. Like, how are they going to say Uranus is the 13th sign when Uranus is a planet? It's not the sign. Uranus, because Uranus
Yeah,
rules over Aquarius, so kind of
yeah.
makes no sense. Whoever said that too. Just
Because people just
FYI.
make shit up. They don't know what it means.
I know that's what I said. I found out the other day when we were looking at charts, didn't know quite how to break it to you. Oh no. What's the mood, boo? Okay. Or what sets the mood, boo? Yep, exactly. Kill the lights.
They're out.
Can't say I
That,
have to pick up my granddaughter from dad's. Oh, thank you, Jen with no filter. I love you. Thank you for showing up. Oh,
thank
Jen with no
you,
filter.
Jen with
I
no
haven't had her
filter.
on a live yet.
Jen with
So
no
that's like,
filter is actually stopping through on my show or my side of the see the little chain
okay.
icon.
This
So
fool's always trying to
thank you
brag
for
on me and
coming,
stuff.
Jen.
Look at him.
Well, I'm
Okay.
I'm loving it because people can come watch on my channel. People can come watch on yours. Like,
Okay. So, who is this? Who is. So, we're going to go over real quick. Who is Libra represented by in the tarot? Go ahead, Darth. Take it away.
justice.
Yes. So, Justice is card 11. Oh, yay. She's close, too. Woohoo. I didn't have to go searching everywhere.
I
So,
thought
if
you
you
had it
see.
separated out already.
Shh. I did it. I do
Told me
now.
to do it.
Shh. I have it right now. I know
Oh.
because I knew this one was at the top of the deck. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you do have tarot cards, if you don't worry about it. That's why I said these are kind of this is optional for this. Okay, for this ritual. However, if you do have your tarot cards, go ahead and take out your justice card if you have it. If not, it's literally no biggie. No biggie at all. Okay, so
Clumsy has done a special spread for this. Is that what we're
I
gonna do
did.
now,
I literally did. I made up. Yep, I
new one
made
a
my own
surprise for later?
spread just for this full moon in Libra
Oh,
shebang we got
boy.
going. Okay, so, and this makes sense, right? That this is who represents Libra in the tarot. Look at her. She's got one hand. If you look at the image, guys, she's got her hand on one hand holding the scales and another with the sword. So this is actually like Our Lady Justice. And the middle image is a very old rendition of I think it was what's it called? A Marcelli's deck. So I wanted to throw that in there too. Love you too. Okay, that's good to know. I don't have any yet. Darn. That's okay. You're good. You don't have to have it for this, okay? All right,
Yep.
so moving on. Okay, so this is an important part right now. Okay, so if you're going to be participating with us, okay, so before we begin, please cleanse and clear your space. Okay, the next steps will be explained to you by your host or host. Okay, so I literally put images of everything you could use right now to cleanse your space, okay? If you
Mm-hmm.
don't have sage, if you don't have Palo Santo, if you don't have an incense, if you don't have lavender, If you don't have a singing bowl, you can literally use sea salt. Just go grab some salt.
Everyone has salt.
Right? I feel like that. Like everyone's got salt. Okay. So I'm going to give everyone a minute or two to kind of go grab some salt. If they have an insect, go light it.
I have
Um,
saged the heck out of this place.
yes, I know
It's
my room
almost
smells like
unbreathable.
smells like weed pretty much right now from all the sage I was toking in here.
Well, mine smells like that too for other reasons.
Yes, that's fine. No, that's fine.
I am petitioning the spirits and angels and guides to make reefer a cleansing herb so that I can sage with that for the rest of my experience into the. Would you call tarot like a medium? Because
A mediumship, you mean?
yeah,
What
mediumship.
I
Yeah,
call? Yes, I would.
yeah. Because
Of course, I would.
there's a word I'm
Think
looking
about
for.
it.
It starts with a C, and it's escaping me right now. Like
Clairvoyant.
no, not clairvoyance. It's like when you're communicating with the other side or with the spirit realm. Oh no,
Are
seance,
you?
like seancing
Are you?
with.
Hold on. You're talking about
Mm,
when you're hold on. I know what you're talking about. When someone's channeling.
yeah,
You're talking about channeling.
that. Although
It's
there's a
channeling.
term for it that.
That is the term. Look, just got my bowl 3D. I ordered it from Florida. I ordered my Florida water too. Yay! So hold on. You have a singing bowl. So what I would do? Okay, so I'm going to do this for those of you so everyone who is going to get their salt or whatever, going to cleanse their space, this is another option. So real quick, I'm actually gonna do the singing bowl noise. This is a good way to cleanse too, real quick. So, and I think actually virtually it might work fairly well. So, all right, there you go.
So if I have my weed consecrated by a Catholic priest, then can I use it? Uh, I'm gonna sage my entire bag of pot so that it's all cleansed.
Cat, look at the cat. Is just like I second that.
Hmm.
All right, so if everyone is ready to go from here, just give me a thumbs up and we will move on. Yeah, it's supposed to. The singing bowl actually does like a lot for me when I hear that noise and I'll sit there and kind of like have it next to me and really start listening to it. Like my whole like mind feels like it just like empties right away, which
Yeah,
is perfect, especially for something like this.
it makes me want to empty my mind right away.
You should. Why haven't you emptied it yet, love?
I
What's going
meant
on here?
I meant in a very visceral sense.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's in my headphones and it's so loud in the headphones. It's like, ow, I'm deaf.
Oh, you're
But
welcome.
thank you, my dear. I love you. No, it's just it just kept getting louder. I was like, wow, that's piercing. It's
It's
fine.
supposed
I'm
to though.
fine
Like,
now.
see, like Unique Scottish, she's like, might as well. See, it clears her mind too.
Hmm.
Get on the level, brah. Come on, get on this level, brah. I'm just playing with you. Okay, hold on. Let's see what Heidi had to say. I haven't had sage or smudge in decades since I lived in California. I miss it. I'm in California too, Heidi. Someone I could send you some sage if you need some. Someone at a rainbow gathering a zillion years ago called it "Spirits Against Grungy Evil Sage." That was
SAGE.
beautiful, clumsy.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Sages.
Look, my G said it was pretty loud even without headphones.
Yeah, it was. really,
I'm
really.
dead.
My headphones are turned up quite a ways too, and that one just came through. It's like, oh, it started off fine, and then it's like, okay, but we're better now. Like everyone survived. I hope. Pulse check, everyone. Make sure you're all still alive.
Yes, good.
Check, make sure you're all still subscribed.
Okay, so I think I went over this before, but this is the
Yes.
time you have to have. I want you guys to have this nearby. Okay, so what you'll need, you're going to need a cleared / cleansed space. So we just went over that. Cleared out, cleanse it out. And if not, since it was louder than the headphones, I'm feeling like you and your space are pretty cleared out at this point, right?
Everything, yeah, everything is clear. I saved
um,
myself several times before we started, but
real quick
yeah,
though, we're going to do something, okay?
I
And we
have a
have to
question
do
about this
this.
second thing.
What?
It says one unlit candle. Does that mean
Blue or
never,
white candle? It has
never
to be
lit?
unlit.
Never
It
lit?
has to be never lit.
Hmm. So brand new.
Why do? Why?
I was just curious because some people might have
No, no. And
a
then
candle
look
they've lit
after.
before.
There's like some precise things actually about candles in specific when you're using it for healing,
Mhm.
magic, anything that there's some rules that you just can't like
That's
skip
why
on it,
that's why
and
I'm
that's one of them.
asking for
Yes,
clarification on that
for sure,
specifically.
for sure, for
Okay.
sure.
So never lit candle. Uno never been lit
Yes,
before candle.
and it
Get
can be blue or white because
yes.
blue
It's a
is
healing color.
representative of Libra because it is an
Yeah.
air sign, as we know.
Yeah, it's a healing color too, blue.
Yes,
Calming.
of course it is. And white
Yeah.
is fantastic no matter what, you guys, because you can always
It's
use
pure.
white to substitute any other
White
candle as well.
yeah, white symbolizes purity, so white
Hmm.
always works.
Look, Heidi loved it. She said,
You
that made
can't
my brain happy. Your bowl, so beautiful.
you
Definitely clearly sound.
you cannot
Clearly
use a white
sound.
candle to substitute for a black candle though, if you knew a black candle. That does
Yes,
not
you
work.
can.
That does not work.
Yes, you can. I
I can
just
already
told you
tell you it
that.
doesn't work.
Black is actually the absence of color, if you think about
I'm
it.
well aware, and white is all the color. They're inverse
No,
of each
it's
other
not. It could be substituted for any color.
because it is all colors. It is not the
Heidi, you gotta
essence
get
of.
them right.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you on this one right now.
Yeah, such it over there.
I'm but a humble
Definitely.
apprentice and a lunar Libra, so I'm gonna shut up.
God, you just said definitely cleared. I'd like to
Oh
do a guided
dear,
meditation with you.
don't
Oh,
get
that'd be
don't
so
get us.
fun. I'd love to.
Yeah.
What? Would you
Oh,
say, oh
never mind.
dear?
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of the other person I know that is big into tarot who always says like don't listen. I don't know why that's you that says never listen to any meditation stuff with words in it, isn't it?
No. Okay, so anything that's a sleeping time thing.
Oh,
Remember I told you that?
okay. Yeah,
Only for sleeping. Only for sleeping.
gotcha. Yeah, I
Because
don't.
that's where you get those subliminal crap that people
Yeah,
try to like.
you don't want
You
crap
don't want
put in
that
your
coming into
brain.
your head.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenya's just so sweet. She said you're both right. Look at her settling our little spat.
Ah, thank you, Chat
Oh.
Ninja the Mediator.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to hire you as my full-time permanent mediator,
right.
so
Okay,
that
so what
anytime I
you'll
have an
need,
issue with clumsy. Okay.
your cleared space, one blue or white unlit candle, matches or lighter, paper pencil, a small bowl or a small cup of water. That's because we're going to be lighting some things on fire with the candle. And the tarot cards are optional. Okay, so keep that in mind. And real quick, before we start this, because we're about to go deep right now. Okay, so I want everybody here. Well, me and Darth, we're going to mute ourselves for exactly 1 minute. And during this 1 minute, I want every single person here to please take 3 deep breaths, okay? In your nose and out your mouth, okay? As you're breathing in, you could even envision things that bother you, all the outside noise. You could even, what I like to do is I'll envision like all of my thoughts is like pieces of paper that are wadded up, like just a million different pieces of paper. And as I'm breathing in, I'll think of those pieces of paper. And as I'm breathing out, I'm throwing all those in like a basket, in like a trash basket. Okay. So what you're doing in a sense is clearing your mind with every breath that you take. Every breath in and then every breath out, you're clearing that energy. Okay. So me and Darth are going to mute for a minute. Take those 3 deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth, and then we'll be right back. And then we'll start. You ready? All right, I'm back. You back yet, Darth?
I needed a few more seconds.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm good now. I'm good. I'm
Okay,
back now.
so we have our small, and then so this is the list of everything you'll need. Now we're gonna move forward because now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Okay, so this is just something we're gonna touch on real quick, and then we'll start like the actual. This you can actually incorporate with your with the writing prompt we have next. Okay, so if you do have a tarot deck, you're gonna put card one will be the Justice card. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and shuffle your cards and you're going to ask, because one thing that Libra is all about, okay, is about things that are balanced and or unbalanced, right? So we're going to ask the question, what is keeping you unbalanced in your life? So you're going to go ahead and you're going to shuffle and pull. Now, if you would like me to pull a card for you, just type me in the chat and I will pull that card for you. And I'll also pull the third card for you. And then the third question will be how to attain more balance. But we're going to start actually with the what keeps you unbalanced. So if you would like me to pull for you, just type me in the chat and I will pull a card for you. Okay. Lady Autumn, I know, right? Okay, you guys. So if you would like me to, there we go. There's Cat Ninja. Okay, got you. So let me pull us back up too for a second. You got a good one or what?
Let's just say it's
Okay.
not one that comes up a lot, but it's not one that surprises me either.
Gotcha. Okay, so Spirit, please come through for Cat Ninja. What keeps Cat Ninja unbalanced? What keeps Cat Ninja unbalanced or has been contributing to Cat Ninja being unbalanced in any way? What keeps Cat Ninja unbalanced? Okay, this is an interesting one. Okay, so Cat Ninja, you got the Hierophant, okay? And let me make it big for you real quick. I'd make it big for you real fast. Okay, so the Hierophant. So Cat Ninja, the Hierophant, I would say, is sometimes you're too traditional or too set in one way, in some set of values, religion, or just in general, you're kind of too strict and too set in your ways in some way or another. Okay, this could also mean like you could have like perhaps grown up in like a really strict background as well, maybe even perhaps very religious, because the Hierophant is a Pope card, so to speak. So this is what's kind of keeping you unbalanced as of now. Okay, my dear. So there you go. And then I'll do unique beauties. Thank you for this. I really need to know. Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, so Spirit,
Not
please
yet,
come through
Heidi.
for.
We're
What'd
gonna
you
do
say?
the do I light my
Not yet.
candle?
We're getting ready to. We're just doing this real quick.
We're
It's
doing
like
the
a little.
tarot
Yeah.
thing first.
because this will help with the candle thing. All right, so Spirit, please go through for unique beauty. What has been keeping unique beauty from, or what has kept unique beauty unbalanced? What is keeping unique beauty unbalanced? Okay. So we have the Five of Swords, and I feel like for you, this is you taking blame where you shouldn't. You holding on to blame as a responsibility, feeling as though you have to carry that burden. Okay. So there you go, my dear. It could also be partially like not forgiving yourself, etc., which a lot of us are guilty of. And so what you're going to do, Heidi, though, if you have your tarot cards, you're going to ask your tarot cards, what is keeping you unbalanced? And then what was your card, by the way, Darth?
Page of Swords.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Really? What do you gather from that?
I have a really good feeling that the thing that's keeping me unbalanced is maybe juvenile, immature, reckless thinking and speaking.
Yes,
Maybe
the words. There you go.
the words, yes. And
Yeah.
thoughts as well. The thoughts that fuel the words.
Mm-hmm.
Juvenile, immature, reckless. And the moment I saw this card, it wasn't the card I expected to see. I expected to see a variation of a couple of different other cards. But the moment I saw this card, I said, oh, yes, this makes sense. This is not outside things keeping me unbalanced. This is me
Inside things, right?
keeping me
Yes.
unbalanced right here
Look,
in the Page of Swords.
look what Cat Ninja wrote. Thought it was
Interesting.
that massive
Yes,
horn unbalancing me.
massive.
She's a mess. I love it. I love it.
I love Cat
Okay.
Ninja.
I know, me too. Okay, so for the next question, take that horn aside and tell them to take a break. Okay, so next question will be how can you attain more balance? So real quick, if anyone wants the answer to this, go ahead, type me. I will pull you a card in this regard, and then we'll start the ritual and the candle and all that.
Yeah, and if anyone on my side wants a card pulled, you can go ahead and if there's anyone still over there. I did tell everyone to come over here, but oh
So
wow,
what
very interesting, very interesting.
what for
No, go
yours?
ahead. Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Cat Ninja and Unique real quick. Okay, so Spirit, please come through for Cat Ninja. What will help Cat Ninja to attain more balance? What might help Cat Ninja to attain more balance in her life? This is okay. So this is like this. This is the Six of Cups. Hold on, I'll make it big for you again.
Oh,
See,
that's
you
one
didn't
that's been
even need
coming up a
the
lot.
what the Six of Cups. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So I think that this is what might bring more balance into your life is actually people from your past, whether that's family, really good friends, and also reflecting on memories together with those people. For some reason, I feel like that's needed for you. Like some nostalgia is important for you right now. So
Yes, Heidi.
there you
Well,
go, my dear.
more or less having a decision to make, not
I would
necessarily not
say
making
no.
them decisions.
I hold on. Is that what she's thinking? Because I
She
can
got two of
see,
swords. Yeah.
yeah. So some stagnation or not making decisions, like
Yeah.
leaving it to the last minute to make decisions.
Yep.
Also,
That
either
yeah.
one.
Having a choice to
Having
make and leaving it unmade for sure.
yes, 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 yes. Okay, so
Even
now
if
do
sometimes you
unique.
don't have a good option, like sometimes you have to choose between two bad outcomes, and that sucks. But
Well, yeah, it's like, but you still just hurry up and pick already,
yeah,
right?
oh,
Right.
you're gonna love the next one, Clumsy.
Okay,
Like
hold on. Let me do unique real quick, and then we'll get to yours. All right. So Spirit, please go through for unique beauty. So how can unique beauty attain more balance in her life? How could unique beauty attain more balance in her life? Wow, she got a bomb ass card. She got
yeah,
the high priestess.
oh, that's a good one.
The high priestess. I mean, that's pretty cool. So How can you attain more balance? It's actually spiritual work. It's keeping in contact with the other side. It's doing spiritual work. It's also listening
Yeah.
to your inner intuition and not second guessing yourself.
You need Jesus. I'm sorry, I was quoting Grim.
You're a dork. Okay,
I know.
so what was yours?
Uh, damn, I almost want to have you guess and see if you can get it in one card.
Is it a
It
major?
No, it's not. It's a minor of minors.
A minor? Is it an ace?
It is the Ace of
Wands?
Swords.
Swords. Okay. Oh,
The Page of
that's
Swords opposing the Ace of Swords on my balance scale.
very interesting indeed. And how to
Very
attain
interesting.
balance? Speaking
Yeah,
speaking the truth, finding your
yeah,
voice. Love it. That's very good.
yeah. I mean, how do I balance out my reckless, immature, and juvenile? You start back from the very fundamentals, and you keep it at one, basically.
That's true, right, Unique? So I didn't know your daughter passed away too, Unique. I'm so sorry, love. My son and daughter that passed, been helping
Angel.
me. My angels, they totally are. But yes, I remember. I told you too. I said put it in the open for readings. But you definitely have those gifts for sure, and I think it might be mediumship to be quite honest. And then Heidi says, "Yep, there's both that and fear of choosing wrong." Yes, that's like the biggest thing when I see that too. I'm like, just stop being afraid that you're gonna choose the wrong thing and just choose it already because no matter what, it'll be fine. I
Mm.
totally get you there. Angel made it. Look who's here.
Yeah, I said hi, Angel. But you were
Oh, I
talking to
didn't hear you. My
Unique still.
bad.
Okay, well, hopefully Angel heard me.
Right. Hi, Angel. It's good to see you, love. We're just about to start the actual ceremony right now, so I'll give you like a few, like 10 seconds. Let's get it. I'll give you 20. So hold on. What was your second card again? What keeps you unbalanced?
Ace, or my second card?
Yeah.
Page
Or
of
sorry.
Swords.
What keeps you unbalanced? It was
Page of
Page of
Swords.
Swords.
Yes.
Okay. And then how to attain more balance? You got Ace of
Ace of
Swords.
Swords. Yes.
You got two swords cards. And this
Yes.
is a reading for Libra. This is the air sign. This is very interesting.
Uh-huh. There's a lot. There's a lot to unpack with this.
Yeah, I could go ham on you right now, but I'm not going to do
I
it.
I I I t- I took and made a note of this and
Nice.
stashed it away for later so that
Right?
because there's a lot to come back to
Yeah,
and
that's why I said I'm like, I could totally go ham on this right now.
I'm totally going ham on this already inside my head.
Got you. Okay, so. Ooh, look at Dictionary Diva. Ooh, she's
I
killing it.
I read
Uh,
that and it kind of was like a giant punch in the stomach because
Diva knows what's up.
there's a lot here. There's a lot here, and yeah, Diva Diva might be right. Like you know how somebody will say something that makes you uncomfortable because they got too dang close. I'm a little uncomfortable. That's a little punch in the stomach for me.
That's
So
okay. It's all right. I get it. I've had it
yeah.
happen to me on occasion. Hold up. So Unique. We will talk, okay? Just so you know. And well, we will talk.
Okay. Cat
Okay,
Ninja
so
wants me to pull for her as well. So I'm gonna
okay.
pull for the first
Aw,
question.
Cat Ninja's so spoiled. You little
Um,
spoiled brat over here. But
yeah,
she's up at 2 a.m., so we owe it to her.
right. If anybody else wants me to pull for, ooh, interesting.
Yes, if you do want.
Interesting
What'd she
indeed.
get? What'd she get?
My stalker card is her unbalancing card.
Oh, nine of
Nine
cups.
of cups, yes, nine of
It's such
cups.
a good stalker card to have, though. I
Yeah,
gotta be
it
honest
really
here.
is. I don't know why it's keeping Cat Ninja unbalanced, but like, are you
Oh,
like really close to accomplishing
I
something that like you're not getting for some reason you just can't get it done. Like, kind of trying to figure out like, because it's the wish card. Like, why would you be unbalanced by the wish card? But that's the one that jumped out. Oh, and for how can I attain more balance? Remember how you said the Ace of Wands just a few seconds ago for me?
Is that what came up?
Ace of Wands for Cat Ninja. Uh,
Very nice.
every time I ask a question about maintaining balance, the cards always tell me the same thing. It's always some sort of ace or deuce. It's always back to the fundamentals, back to the very beginning of everything, and starting on a clean slate. Like it's always like Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. I occasionally
Hmm.
get the Ace of Pentacles, but like it's always like clean slate. To go from the Nine of Cups to the Ace of Wands on a balance, it's like I read this as you're got something you're either really close to accomplishing or you really want to accomplish, and it's screwing you off. And the Ace of Wands is like a renewal of your passion, finding like your fire, your spirit for that.
Yeah.
And
What brings you light? Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
well, yeah, and I
Excitement,
think
all of that.
right, and I think if you're gonna bring this Nine of Cups into balance, yeah, a renewal of like just maybe even if you got to take a break for a while and like go ahead and whatever it is you're doing, give it some time and find yourself, refocus. So yeah, there you go, Cat Ninja. That's what I got for you, my dear.
Okay, so we are. Hold on. I have the. Oh, I've seen that. You know what? That's a deck that I've wanted to get for a while. How do you like it, Heidi? I like the. This is a deck too, Darth. That's round, like the deck you have
Mm,
that I sent you. But it's a tarot one, but it's a round deck too. This is
Route
what she's
Tarot
talking
deck.
about. The priestess, shaman, sons and daughters versus. I love that. That's so cool.
You're very welcome, Cat Ninja. That was a very interesting read. So
So mine would be Queen of
Priestess of
Pentacles.
Discs. So that's the
Very
Queen of
interesting.
Queen of Pentacles,
Yep.
then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep. Or
gotcha.
coins. Oh,
Yeah.
how sweet. Okay. So is everyone ready? This is where we're gonna get deep, folks. Okay. So
Okay.
on your screen, let me pull this up like full screen. Okay. So this is where we get into the weeds, so to speak, but in the good weeds. Okay. So I have
Ooh.
two writing prompts. Okay. So
Speaking of which,
everybody.
you have 2 minutes, Cat Ninja, and everyone else who knows what the 2 minute warning is for.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
We're
Well,
gonna be getting into the good weeds.
it's gonna take longer than 2 minutes for this. I feel like. Okay. So
Okay.
Valerie says hi, Darth, and everyone in chat. Hello,
Hi,
Valerie.
Val.
Hi,
Good to see you.
Val. So there's two writing prompts. You could choose between either or. And if you can't think of anything, I would say those of you that did get like we pulled the card for you, you could use those type of the negative things from there to write on this list or to write down if you have a hard time. So there's a few different options. Okay, so you have two different options here for the writing prompts. So the first one is reflect. Okay, are there any relationships from your past or presently that causes or has caused you pain? Write down the details one at a time on small pieces of paper. Okay. So that would be like this. I'll show you real quick just as an example, okay? Right here. So let's say like name calling, like maybe this person you guys named like was always calling you names or something, right? Or I put name called, but name calling, or they were, let's say they were overprotective, overbearing, okay? So for each thing, you would write it down, and then you're going to rip off the little piece of paper like this, okay? Every time you write something, and then you'll set it aside, okay? So every time you write something, rip it and then set it aside, okay? Now, unless you decide, let me pull this back up.
Okay,
Unless
so
you
I'm
decide
gonna.
to do the second one. So your second option is to reflect on a difficult relationship in your life. Write that person a letter. Do not hold back. Okay? So, option one Either reflect on a relationship from your past or present that causes or has caused you pain. Write down, details one at a time, on small pieces of paper about that, about the relationship and what caused you pain, etc. Or you can reflect on a difficult relationship in your life and write that person a letter. Do not hold back. Okay?
Okay, so for example, clumsy clairvoyance and details, giving me hand cramps for making me write all of this out by hand.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That would be one that I could just tear off and then go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and attribute to you for, because you know
Yes.
how much writer's cramps I'm going to get from writing this
Well,
next
but
14
you
pages.
wanted to be surprised by this. That's why I didn't give you the heads up.
No, because
But
I would have been like,
you don't
oh,
have
hell
to write
no.
a 2 page letter. Okay, actually, you could go back and do this ritual because you have 3 days from before the full moon and 3 days after to fulfill it.
I,
However, you could write a short little small note right now, like this big, and write a
hmm
quick, dear John letter, whatever it is, saying whatever it is that you've wanted to say to this person and or why, etc. Okay, but the
hmm
key is don't hold back. Okay,
hmm
so I'm going to give everyone a few actually minutes to complete this. Any questions, let me know now in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll leave this up at Clumsy. Oh, yes, of course. I'll leave it up. No problem. I'm going to leave it up right now and give you guys each a few minutes to look at it. You can write it down or start, writing down the things. Like I told you, write down each attribute, or actually, I guess it wouldn't be an attribute, it'd be negative, but any negative thing, detail about this relationship that you were dealing with, and write it down on small pieces of paper and just start, um, tearing them up one piece at a time. Or don't tear them up, but you're going to kind of,
Tear
tear
them
it, put it to the
off.
side, tear it, put it, yes, tear it off.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I will. No problem.
Because you don't want to tear it up
Don't
yet. You're
jump
going to burn it.
ahead. Don't jump ahead, Unique. We're going to get there.
Okay, so now I got to
So,
do writing, huh?
yes, we're both going to mute each other for about, what time is it? Okay, so at 7:24 we'll be back, and so we'll mute for like 2 minutes, and then we're going to write our little list. We don't have to share. If you want to share, though, feel free, okay? So we're going to mute. Let's write ours real quick. You ready?
Yeah, I'm going to need longer than 2 minutes, so
Okay, I'll give you 3. Well, I'll be back before that, but you keep
yeah,
doing you.
I'll unmute when I'm done. This is going to be a
KK.
lot. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm literally still writing the instructions. That's fine. I'll keep it up for a second, Caleb. You let me know when you are done writing it though, but it's still gonna be up for a minute. Al, it's good to see you, love. Very good to see you, babe. Yes, it's our full moon. We're doing the full moon ritual, and this one is happens to be in Libra, um, which actually Libra rules are the seventh house. The seventh house in astrology rules over Libra, or rules with Libra, which is all about unions, relationships, etc. And this is the perfect ritual for this type of stuff. So yes. Elsa, fantastic, right? Totally. All right, so everyone should feel nice and heavy after that. I know I do. I actually wrote two different things.
Ooh. When I
um,
started off, I tore it in half. But no
you guys
matter.
should still
All the words
almost
are
finished
there.
with my book of releasing. Look what Unique wrote. I love that. Almost finished with my book of releasing. You know, it was so long, it was like a book. I love it. Heidi says, I'm gonna go do the letter tomorrow because that's gonna take some time. Yes, and I understand that. But the first one, do I have to pick one person? No. What? Whoever, however
All
many,
of them.
you do not. Yeah. If two are bugging you, then write those down. Totally. And I have your instructions written. Okay, perfect. Okay, so those of you that are here with me, you guys should see me on the bottom, like left. Yeah. So if you do have your candle, go ahead and light it. If you have your candle, go ahead and light it. Oh, please, I just realized I had my fan on too. What a dork. All right. So, if you guys want, hold on, let me do this. No problem, love. No problem at all. So, hold on. I'm going to share with you guys some of the. So, I wrote two things. I wrote the note to the person, okay, that has been bothering me. Now, if you have your bowl of water, put that next to you because what we're about to do is ignite this, okay? So, this is some of like the other little things I wrote down about it, okay? So, feeling unimportant, okay? So, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead, you're going to use the flame and you're going to let that burn as much as you can and you're going to watch it, okay? And as you get closer, you'll dunk it, okay? If you guys, if you would like to share, go ahead and share the chat. If you don't want to share, that's okay as well. Name calling. So I'm going to ignite that. Okay. So with each element, each description of how horrible, or how negative or bad this might have affected you, or what affected you, the most negatively about this relationship, you're going to ignite and then extinguish in the water. Rude. No one likes a rude person.
Yeah, can I just let it burn all the way out?
Yes, of course. However you want to do it, you're good. I'm doing this
Yeah.
like this, for safety, just for everybody.
Right.
All right. Mean attitude. That's up to you, Heidi. You could choose to do it with us or not. So this one is my dear asshole letter.
Uh-huh.
That's how I dressed mine, right? My real long one. And so what I'm gonna do is, since I have it kind of folded like this is the one that probably maybe affected me the most, that relationship. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it from here, and I'm just gonna watch as it ignites. Now, as this is burning, this is a release. Okay, so think of your breathing. Take a few deep breaths if you need to in your nose and out your mouth. So the thing is, this can stir up a lot of emotions. What we're doing, okay? These letters, but with the burning, we're taking some of this away. We're cutting, as Elle put it, we're kind of cutting a cord or burning it, okay? Um, and as, look how cool that flame looks, by the way.
Yeah.
That looks
Mine
cool,
was
huh?
really long, so it ended up being on a very large piece of paper, and I wrote really fast. It was still almost 200 words,
I
maybe
could see that totally.
250.
But
And
as we're
yeah,
burning
it
this,
became a giant fireball when I rolled it up, and
well,
now
it's
it's
like
still burning.
Unique had said, I'm done writing my book, remember?
Yeah.
So, write my book. All right. So, woo, stinks in here now. Woo, woo, woo. Good thing I got that Wawa. As we think of everything that's just burned away, I want you to picture the light from the candle, that it's almost filling in a space, filling in the gap where those emotions were. Imagine a light that kind of expands or starts at the bottom of your feet and then slowly rises up, through your legs, through the center of you, all the way to the very top of your head, and then it expands almost into a full circle. And picture that light as the replacement for everything that we've just burned away. Okay? You think your guides, you think the full moon, the Libra full moon, you think the element of air and the element of fire for helping you during the ritual, and then you close the ritual, and that's it. Now, for the candle, I will say this: you should let it. It needs to, preferably, this needs to go. Let it do its thing. Even if you're doing something else, even after this live and everything, let it burn out until it goes out by itself. Okay. If something happens where you absolutely have to, get rid of the flame, do not blow it out. Don't ever blow out a candle. Okay. Unless you absolutely have to, snuff it out. Okay. So with your hand or one of those, candle, whatever they call it, snuffers, um, do not blow it out though, unless you absolutely have to. And when you do blow it out, you thank the fire for its for its light, for its warmth, etc. So
And you make a wish, because that's what you're
yes,
supposed to do
if it's
before
your
you blow out
birthday.
candles.
Oh
If
well,
it's
if
your
it's your
birthday,
birthday,
if it's your birthday,
it's your birthday. It's your
oh wow,
birthday.
just the heat on the bottom of my tray from how much. Yeah, this one burned.
Could we cut cords also with aspects of ourselves? Yes, you can. The cutting cords. I always tell people, because I've had moments where I've had to do that. Cutting cords is something you just have to make sure that you're absolutely certain about doing before you partake in it, because some things can't be reversed, and I feel as though cutting cords is one of those things. So
Huh, fancy that.
yes,
A part of it didn't burn.
really
Yeah.
interesting. Well, it doesn't literally have to be like every single sculpting part. You know what I mean?
Right, but it's funny that what didn't burn,
Was there
there's
like a weird spot or something?
um the The words that I have left are as follows. I was, and then the line below it, told, listen, forever. Those are,
Mm.
it's four lines, and that's what the top line was I was, the second line was told, third line is listen, and the fourth line is forever. And that is all that remains of what I wrote. And
Interesting.
I didn't think there was anything to this unburned scrap until I looked at it and read it, and now I feel like there's a lot to that.
Very interesting
Very
indeed, my dear.
interesting indeed.
Right? See? That's why I said these things, having doing these little, ceremonies, rituals, whatever you want to call it, healing work during this time is it's and you could also, mind you guys, you can do it for the full moon to work, for that full moon energy for healing, magic, whatever the case is. You have a 3 day window before, and you have that 3 day window after. Okay, so whenever you do want to do a healing ritual or whatever the case may be, remember 3 days before and 3 days after. Same with any moon cycle. Okay, you have 3 days before and 3 days after is your window to really kind of hone in on that aspect, or hone in on the energy of that moon cycle. So that was it, class. You guys did fantastic. Any questions? Like, hit me with them now. Any comments? I hope you guys liked this. Um, this was a special one too for Darth because he is my Libra. So
Eee, I am the scale. Yeah, that's heavy.
told you. I told you. But as you as you start to move forward with your day, you're gonna feel not heavy. You're gonna feel like, wow, I kind of maybe let some stuff go here. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the deeper you dig, they say the deeper you dig, the bigger the breakthrough, and the harder it is too.
Okay, so I'm
So
sitting here in the dark and I couldn't quite read this correctly. It's even
okay.
worse. The top line does not say I was. The top line says I wish, then told,
Oh
then listen, then forever. The other lines were correct, but I took a picture of it because I
no.
wanted to go ahead and save it in my little journal of like
Good job.
readings and stuff.
Good job.
And
Yeah, I love that.
I thought it was quite significant to save right now. And once I took a picture of it, I looked at the picture. I was like, that says I wish. Oh dear God.
No, it should all. You shouldn't. Remember that what is burned. Just let the whole letter. The whole point is for it to be
Yeah,
extinguished. So
yeah,
don't beat yourself up about any of that.
yeah. This here, I at first thought, okay, that's just oops, and I don't think it is anymore. So just pay no attention to my silly musings, class, or
No,
that.
no,
It
that's the whole point of this is everybody
yeah.
sharing,
This
everybody
just
talking about it.
it
Like
hit me.
Unique is you or like Heidi's talking to Unique. By the way, Heidi, Unique Beauty is now in Discord, and Discord, just so you know, Heidi is sometimes on our Discord when
Yeah,
she's
Heidi
having.
hangs
She has her
out.
own spot there for like when she freaks out over the
Yeah,
technology. I love it.
I did put in a Heidi's coping with tech thread.
Nice. I know. I love that. I love that little thread. That's why I said that. So, you guys, any final thoughts before we leave? Anybody have any comments, any questions? We might be back again next full moon if you guys want to do it, or we could do a new moon if you guys rather switch it up and do a new moon ritual. We could do that as well because new moon is bringing energy in, and full moon is releasing energy out.
That sounds like fun.
Does it? Okay,
I
good.
mean, this whole thing was kind of fun.
Wasn't it really like it's like a whole like journey we took, right? From going through the little history and then this and this. So I think so too. I had a blast. I hope everyone else did too. So before we end it, everyone please hit that like button. Please go sub up to my wonderful guest at Darth Hideous. It is in the description. And give this video a like and
I'm in
sub
the
up to me as
description.
well. If you have not subbed yet, I'd
Yes,
appreciate a sub.
if you're watching on my channel and you haven't subscribed to Clumsy, the link to the original of this stream that I am restreaming is in my pinned comments. Go ahead, click it. Come on over to Clumsy's, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Maybe even leave her a comment on what you thought of the Lunar Libra's ritual. And yeah, everything is appreciated. We all support each other. We're all family and community. So
Yep, yep, yep.
because we're gonna
Heidi
be doing
said,
more of these, and I'm gonna be restreaming most of them to my channel, if not all
right.
of
I know.
them.
It really is a good feature to have, isn't it? I really like that
Yeah,
they did that on StreamYard. I gotta
I
admit.
love. Yeah, I love being able to share it with my audience as well. Because there are some people who watch me who probably don't know what we do over here, and I do participate
Like,
in a
what do
lot
you
of
do
these
over there in
videos.
that cult? I'm just kidding.
Uh,
Where's Cat Ninja with the
but
unicorn horn reference when I need her?
one thing I did want to do before we take off, and now that I see Mr. Gohagen back in the chat, is I
Yeah.
wanted to go ahead and do the justice spread that you came up with for this event for Mr. Gohagen,
Okay, yeah, go ahead, of course.
and asking the first question, which was what unbalances Mike.
Hold
I
on, let me
got
pull it up. Yeah, what keeps him balanced? Yep.
what keeps him unbalanced is the Six of Cups. The what's that's nostalgia, right?
Hold on, he got Six of Cups.
Six of Cups, yes.
Yeah, it's all so I would classify that, yeah, nostalgia, but also maybe living in past relationships, not letting go of something or
Yeah.
someone in the
Well,
past.
that might be in this context.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's a holding on. Okay, so what could bring him more balance? This card doesn't want to come out, so oh, hmm, interesting.
What do you get?
The Empress.
Ooh, very interesting.
I mean, that one
This
should
could
explain
be,
itself.
well, you know what? You could take that a few different ways. The
You
Empress could
could take
mean
it
a
a few
lady,
different ways.
but
Yeah,
if this could also mean, so this is mother energy too. Like, is there unresolved issues with his mom?
mm,
Is there some healing that needs to take place between him and his mother or parental figure? Then that would be something too that would help bring more balance into his life currently. A connection that needs to be like, um, reconnected, I guess you'd say, rekindled if it's romantic, but if it's family, of course, it'd be different. Um, but very interesting. Very interesting. I like it.
yeah, me too. So that's Mike's Mike's balance reading for the Lady of the Scales.
Yeah. He says thank you, even though he didn't write it yet.
Okay, everybody. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, we'll make sure you do hit the like on the way out. Go ahead and sub up to Darth. And if you are the
Yeah,
replay crewer, thank you, our player,
yeah,
thank you for rewatching. And please remember to hit the like and all that
yeah.
jazz. So thank you.
All that jazz, and yeah, in the